Hey everyone, TAC1421 here with another episode of my Minecraft Hunger Games, and I have a pretty cool topic for everyone today. But before I get into that, I wanted to quickly talk about this gameplay very briefly. I was using the kit Berserker, and I thought it was a pretty good gameplay. I did very well, so just sit back and enjoy the topic. But just recently, yesterday, I sprained my ankle, and that got me thinking about the topic of sports injuries, and I think this is a pretty interesting topic. I think it could really benefit a lot of people, whether you play sports or not, just something to keep in mind. And if you do play sports, then this will definitely help you out, and just sit back and relax and enjoy. So for those of you who do not know me, so that you know where I'm coming from with this, I am a very active person as far as sports goes, and if you were to describe me in one word, it'd probably be like sporty or something, something like that. So I definitely, a lot of my life revolves around sports, so that's definitely where I come from. I played all the sports. I continue to play some sports today. Just recently, obviously, I took up playing ultimate frisbee, and I played basketball all my life. When I was younger, I played pretty much everything, soccer, baseball. None of those really stuck. And then when I played in high school, I played tennis for 4 years. So that's where I come from as far as sports goes. And now I want to get into sports injuries, and I've had my fair share of injuries throughout the years, and I've had some major injuries, which I really want to get into. Just one primarily major injury, and that's really all it takes is one injury, one quick thing that sometimes can't be controlled to really change how you play the game and whatever game that may be. And you see it throughout all the levels that you play. You can see it, like the little leagues. You can see it through, pros, whatever. It's really tough sometimes to see good players have their career ended or altered in some way that they'll never be the same. And it really sucks. And it happens to a lot of people, obviously. So I think it's a really important topic. And just because those injuries are out there, just because there's the risk of getting injured every single day, doesn't mean that you stop playing the sport that you love. If you love it that much, then you're going to continue playing it no matter what. And if you do get injured, maybe that changes how you play the game, how you go about things. Maybe you won't be on the same level, but heck, you want to get out there and play to the best of your ability every single day. So that's that. I just have some examples of my life in general, and then also a good friend of mine, Dylan, who had his career altered and injury wise. So first I want to get into his injury, and then I'll get into mine. But basically, he hurt his ankle, and he was playing goalie. He played soccer, and it was a really bad injury that really sucks. Basically, it was goalie. Obviously, he was in the goal box, and he went to hunt down a player, I guess you can say, and he went to go for the ball, and he just snapped part of his ankle, just stayed in place, and he just snapped his ankle, his left foot, and he had to get some plate inserts in his foot, and he's just never been the same since, which just really sucks. And it's just you can't really do anything about it. It's just really terrible. But now I want to get into my injury, and I was playing. This happened my junior year of high school, and I was playing basketball. I was on an AAU team, pretty competitive team, and we were playing this really tough team, and I was having an insanely good game. I think I had 20 points in the first quarter, or not first quarter, first half of the game, and I was just shooting the lights out. But I ended up I was covering this one guy, and he was I'm 6 foot, and he was, for whatever reason, he was like a 6'3" point guard. I don't know why, but people do what they do, I guess. And I was covering him. He somehow got by me, and he was driving to the basket, and I was following him at this point. And it was kind of a spread offense, so there was not really too many help options behind me. So I had to track him down, and he ended up, for whatever reason, pump faking, and I went up in the air to try to block the shot, and I went way up in the air. I was kind of even with the rim. My hand was even with the rim, and I hit my kneecap to his head, if that makes sense. To kind of see how high I was. I hit my kneecap to his head, and he's 6'3", and he was kind of bending down. But so I hit my kneecap, and then I fell all the way parallel with the ground. I hit my kneecap first on the floor, on the wooden floor of the basketball gym, and immediately I just was in insane pain, and I that really changed my basketball career for the worse. I've never. I know I've gone up to, so basically I lost some cartilage. I scraped some cartilage in my kneecap, and every time I play basketball or any sport in general, my kneecap hurts really badly, and I can only play for a certain amount of time before I can't play anymore. And I also can't jump as high. I was back then in junior year. This is like 3 years ago now. I was like I was grabbing onto the rim, and if those of you do not know, that's 10 feet high, and so I was getting up there, and I was probably like 6 months away from like dunking and being really a really good player. But now I've had to kind of change my game up. I still play basketball, obviously. I play pretty much every day, but I can't jump as high, and I know that my game is still good, but I'm never going to be up to the level that I could be at. And that's the important thing to take away, is that those injuries do occur, and just be careful whenever you play the game. You don't want to be scared when you play, but you want to definitely be careful, whether that involves just tightening up your shoes, wear ankle braces, wear knee pads, or whatever you want to do to really just take those precautions to not get hurt. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you take something out from this, and I hope you go out there and play some sports, and don't keep injuries from stopping you you playing the game that you enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see everyone next time. Thanks for stopping by. I'm TAC1421, and I'll see everyone next time. Peace.